My voice sounded like crap this week, all weekend. I'm getting sick. The past weekend. Hopefully I get better. And also, happy Veterans Day. And to all the veterans who served for our country, we salute you. Now today is very exciting for me. As a huge Pixar fan, as you can see. I sorry, it's just so today is very exciting for Pixar fans. A teaser trailer for Toy Story 4 has come out. Now, when I heard the news of Toy Story 4, I first heard it from a friend who I thought was lying. It's just fake news, I guess Donald Trump says. And then I heard the news from my dad when I got picked up from school. And I was like, yeah, it was the same day. And I was like, really? I thought they were gonna make 3 movies and that's it. A perfect trilogy. A very great trilogy. Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 3. All good movies. Perfect trilogy. Wow. But apparently that wasn't enough. And a teaser trailer has arrived. I remember looking online, finding some from concept art for Toy Story, what is apparently Toy Story 4, but is actually rejected concept art from a rejected Toy Story 3 that was going to be made by Disney, not Pixar. And I don't know what to expect from the plot of Toy Story 4. I heard it's not going to take... I remember hearing that it's not going to take place after Toy Story 3. And I was like, maybe somewhere in between 2 and 3. But I don't know. I heard they wanted to make it a romantic comedy, but they threw the script out. And now the time has come for the 4th installment of of Pixar's biggest franchise, what is now a franchise, Toy Story. And now let's take a look at the official teaser trailer for Toy Story 4. And after the reaction, I'm gonna share some insight of why I love Pixar and some cool things I wanted to show you. And now let's take a look. Okay. Next summer. Okay. Summer 2019. Okay, doesn't show that much, except for a new character. So, here's a little plot description. Woody has always been confident about his place in the world and that his priority is taking care of his kid, whether that's Andy or Bonnie. So it does take place after Toy Story 4. But when Bonnie adds a reluctant new toy called Forky to her room, a road trip adventure alongside old and new friends will show Woody how big the world can be for a toy. Okay. So it's going to focus on a new character named Forky, which is a fork. Well, it's a spork. Once the official trailer comes out, that'll get me even more excited. But I'm pretty excited for this one. Yeah. So it's gonna be directed by Josh Cooley, who also directed the short film Riley's First Date, which is the bonus feature short film from the Inside Out that was released on the Inside Out DVD, and produced by Jonas Rivera and Mark Nilsson. It'll be in theaters June 21st, 2019. I'll mark that date in the calendar. So, I am a huge Pixar fan. And Toy Story has always put a place in my heart. I remember going to see a movie. I don't remember what movie it is. And then a certain teaser trailer came up. It was a teaser trailer for Toy Story 3. Like, that already got me excited. And I remember seeing this movie at the El Capitan theaters. And if you don't know what the El Capitan theater is, it's the theater that's owned by Disney. It's in the Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood and Highland. It always shows like movies released by Disney. Yeah. I'm pretty excited for it. I remember they had this like interactive experience, like this event after watching the movie. I only saw two movies at the El Capitan: Toy Story 3 and The Muppets. And I've had like a bunch of Toy Story toys since Toy Story was one of my favorite Pixar movies. I always say I like all Pixar movies, but as my opinion changes, I started to notice some flaws in a few Pixar movies, especially Cars 2. Sorry I had to mention that. I also have this Toy Story Golden Classic Collection on VHS. Remember these? I did. Such fun. as a kid, my dream job was to work at Pixar. I don't know, things have changed and I'm more interested in filmmaking. Oh, sorry. And I still haven't let go of that love for Pixar. Even though I no longer see them in theaters, I missed I missed a couple movies. I didn't saw Coco in theaters. I only saw it once. I already saw it for the first time in my Spanish class. And I did saw Incredibles 2 in theaters with my brothers, while my mom and my grandmother went to see Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And I'm really, really excited. I still have a love for Pixar. I still and always do. They always have this formula of telling good storytelling. And that, let me look it up. It's the 22 rules of storytelling. I think I could read all of them, but yeah, I don't think I could read all of them, but my question is that who will be voicing Mr. Potato Head? Since Don Rickles, who voiced Mr. Potato Head, who's also a very famous stand-up comedian, he passed away last year at the age of 90. And it always comes to the question is like, so who's gonna voice Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story 4? Because Jim Varney, who voiced Slinky Dog, as well as the character of Ernest, he passed away a year after, in February of 2000, a year after Toy Story 2 had came out. And he was recast, and his character had to be recast, and Blake Clark replaced Jim Varney for Toy Story 3. Slinky had a small role in that sequel. Yeah. It's sad when you had to lose an actor. And also, I want to show you something that's very sentimental to my childhood. These are my first Woody and Buzz dolls that I ever owned. I remember Dad picking us up from daycare and taking us to a toy store. I remember coincidentally we were watching Toy Story 2 when my dad picked me and my little brothers up. And we went to a toy store. I don't know if it's Toys R Us or some other toy store. But we went to a section that's Toy Story. And they have a Woody, a Buzz, as well as a Jessie and Bullseye. And I immediately wanted to get them, so we got them, and I was so happy. Now the Woody doll needs batteries, as you can see. But the Buzz, now this is a utility belt Buzz because it's the only one they have. They don't have one without the belt. They only have a plush one. But this one still works. Motor tracks. Yeah. Originally it has a wing. Opens up the wings. Push. But I don't know what happened to it. But we just found these in the garage recently, and I just wanted to keep them for the rest of my life. Knowing that this is one of the main parts of my childhood. And I remember I had to pull out a duffel bag full of old toys. I wonder if it's still there. There it is, it's still there. The Toy Story Collection Woody. That one also needs new batteries. I remember having this and, well, we lost a hat. Oh yeah, here's another Woody without his badge.
Hey, I am looking good.
This one still works. Here's Bullseye. His holster's gone. His saddle's gone. Guessing Jesse's not in there. But I also have a Buzz, but we were deciding to reenact Toy Story 3 with the kids in the daycare, destroying the toys. And my brother just broke the arm of Buzz, and I was like pissed. I was like telling my parents we gotta replace it. I was like, you can't fix it. I was like, can we replace it? We're not gonna waste money on another Buzz. And yeah, I was like upset. I had to be put in the box. Also, another memory of Toy Story is I remember when the Pixar re-released Toy Story and Toy Story 2 back in theaters in 3D, and I was like begging my parents, we gotta go see it. We gotta see it. I was like, and they were like, what do you mean? We've already seen it. You've already seen it. I was like, but it's in theaters and in 3D. It was like, but still, you've already seen it. Even when there's like a re-release in theaters, like today, even if I beg my parents to, I gotta see it. And it's like, why? Like, there's a time when Back to the Future was re-released in theaters, and I want to beg my parents to like go see it in the big screen. I was like, you've already seen it. Why you want to watch it again? Why you want to watch it in the big screen? Because it's a different experience. So yeah. There's some Toy Story and Pixar will always have a special place in my heart. So yeah, Pixar, Toy Story have a huge place in my heart. And I can't wait for this new movie to come out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell icon to get notified from future videos. And I'll see you on the other side.